Hello, everyone. Hope everyone can see me. Now, this is weird, isn't it? It's a bit early, you know. I just got home early. I thought I'll leave a bit of work a bit early and just do this. So I don't get a chance to do these live streams very much. Well, the countdown, you can see the countdown is about to start. Well, I've just got it muted because of copyright music. I'm going to have to be careful. But let's see who's in the chat. Oh, give us sturdier car backs. Wow. Hello, fans. Oh, they've already started. Let's unmute.
Welcome here to this live stream, to our first live stream of 2022. We are so
Here
excited to be back here with you. We're gonna get rolling. There's so much to talk about. My name is Patrick. I'm on the marketing team here at Hasbro.
Hi, Mike. Welcome.
I'm Chris.
Thanks.
I'm a design manager on Star Wars here at Hasbro.
I'm
Hi,
Emily,
Chippy.
senior product designer on the Star Wars team.
I've not seen the
Eric,
last
I'm a
episode of
designer on the
Boba
Star Wars
Fett
team.
So I've not seen Boba Fett.
I'll just say it's great to see you guys, but man, we had a great run there at the end of last year, being in person and kind of interacting, and it was great to be in the same room with you guys. And obviously we can't be right now because of the state of the world, but really looking forward to getting back to that again.
Hi Taz, just watched your video, Taz. Brilliant video.
So we are here,
video,
we're going to talk
watch
about
Taz's video,
but,
everyone.
really celebrating the book of Boba Fett.
Make it big, make it big.
I'm not going to put any spoilers here.
Okay.
Finale.
I'll swap it around in a
second. But what an amazing finale! I woke up.
Everyone's chatting at the moment. You don't really see much yet till the figures come on.
So obviously, watch this whole live stream. It's going to be great to the very end. But then drop everything. And
Hi Tim. Yeah, Patrick's here. I thought he'd gone up in the world, but there we go.
Star Wars added to that. And kind of leading up to the book of Boba
Fett. I
Fett
know. Yeah, I should be. I finished work early just so I could do this.
Our Bring Home the Bounty campaign, and then bonus bounties here this year. It's been a great campaign, especially
DTM,
my Dave. In December and continuing here this year.
Yeah, I know. I sneaked out.
I've watched Mandalorian and Ahsoka Tano, Boba Fett and Fennec Shan in both Black Series and the Vintage Collection, accompanied by a Disney Insider behind-the-scenes piece on the Black Series Boba Fett and Fennec. Check that out on Disney Plus.
We saw
the introduction of our world-building sets in the Vintage Collection with the Stormtrooper and
Mando Matt
to support our upcoming Navarro.
There's a few guys here. Thanks everyone for turning up.
As well as Ahsoka from Mando Season 2.
That's
my personal favorite.
It's got a new T-shirt on.
Roleplay helmet, Bo-Katan.
Well, I'm going to swap me round. Let's make this. There we go.
All things Boba Fett.
So we can see a bit better.
Prototype Boba Fett. The newest Nerf Limited Boba Fett blaster, Boba Fett in its
saying hello to each other.
End of Mandalorian Season 2 in the Vintage Collection, and the Black Series Boba Fett from the episode The Tragedy, also from Mando Season 2. Oh, I need to take a breather here. There's so much stuff.
There's so much stuff.
This week, some more items. Head to StarWars.com to check those out. I won't spoil those if you haven't seen them.
Loads of stuff, but it's not coming out till 2023.
We'd love seeing the reactions.
Get your pre-orders in.
And continuing here through the Book of Boba Fett, which again, explosive finale this morning. So let's dive into the show with some reveals. It is going to be a bit different here. We only have 7 items to reveal this time, but you'll see why by the end of the show. We have a really exciting item to close with. We're super psyched for that one. It's definitely going to be worth the wait, so stay tuned for that. But let's start with the Black Series. So over to you, Eric.
Yeah, so our first Black Series reveal will be from the Archive collection. As you know, the Archive is our greatest hits line that we use to bring back some of our favorite Black Series figures in the history of the line. This line was part of our Lucasfilm first 50-year celebration in 2021, but we are excited that we will continue that into 2022.
Oh, thank you, Scuba. Super chat. Thank you very much.
Know and love. And our first wave consists solely of characters from the original trilogy. So what a better place to start off the year than with characters from the classic movies. Our first Archive character for 2022, like many characters in Star Wars, has many different looks in the various movies, but this is his most iconic look from this particular movie, and it hasn't been released in 5 years. It's C-3PO.
Oh.
So we really
should have done Attack of the Clones one. Attack of the Clones one. Come on, that would have been way better.
Really nailed the paint on this
Attack of the Clones C-3PO. Come on.
Look with a metallic finish.
And he's all like unpainted and distressed.
Always really honed in on for the
character. Naked, a naked R2. You know,
making sure that he looks not only accurate
to Archive though, isn't it?
But also to the characters we see him in the movie. I'm really happy with the finish.
I went through my collection. I looked through, and I had loads of C-3POs. I got rid of a load of them.
And
I've
Eric,
just
it
got
is
like
crazy
one.
that
I've
it's
got
been,
two. I've got the
5
chewy one
years
and the
since we've
the
had
broken
this
one.
version of C-3PO. Obviously, other versions from different movies and entertainment sources, but over half the lifespan of Black Series.
Got me
This
got me
most iconic
stormtroopers
look
today.
from when
Got
we
me
first seen him in A New
stormtroopers
Hope.
today.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's like a testament to just the breadth of characters that we have to choose from, that we can go
Brian
5
saying
years without
hard pass,
revisiting
serious
one of
pass.
the most
Yeah,
iconic characters
that's good.
from the franchise. So it is really fun to finally be able to bring that back, to be able to celebrate these characters that we may not have seen in a while as we've started to look into other shows and movies.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and the packaging art really does encapsulate his unique personality with the really cool artwork that we've established with the previous line. So up next, also an original trilogy character. He makes his debut in The Empire Strikes Back, but he's featured here in his look from Return of the Jedi. This is the first time this character is being featured in the archive line. It's Lando Calrissian in his skiff guard disguise.
Okay.
So this
cool
was a
figure.
character that we
cool
worked
figure.
really hard to make sure that it's accurate to the original release, especially with the likeness on him.
They've done anything to the
to make
face.
sure that it looked like Lando Calrissian with the new digital printing that we have, and making sure that it is not only accurate to the actor but also to the character as well. So we're
So
really
you missed
happy
it the
with how
first
he's turning
time.
out. He was a
Good one
really
to
cool
grab.
figure
Yeah.
when he first
When we're
came
getting
out.
him.
So to be able to have him back,
Probably
in
the best
line,
Lando figures
especially
they've
now that
done.
we've been spending a lot more time in Jabba's palace with the Book of Boba Fett. It's kind of fun to have him in there as well. So this is
patch it. What else they can announce?
the illustration is able to
Rancor
be
2
zoomed in and out on this, which is something that we haven't really been able to celebrate on the back of the package as much. So to be able to really celebrate his kind of like full illustration is something really cool on the back of the pack as well on this.
Yeah,
it's a cool figure.
I love that too. I mean,
it's the best figure.
It's one of my favorite things is that you get to see that full illustration. Where on the originals it was
it's one of the best Lando figures.
It really celebrates that. So, and then we get another look at another one of those in our next reveal today, and that's our third entry. He also made his debut in The Empire Strikes Back, and this version of him is still from Empire Strikes Back. It's the only movie we see him in, actually. He might be the missing link in your 6-inch bounty hunter lineup. That's right, it's Dengar.
Oh, Dengar, yeah. Everyone needs a Dengar.
He's a really fun figure here. For the packaging,
crazy money now.
Illustration on the back of it, and you can really dig in and look at this figure. See all the great deal.
See if he's the face sculpt's better on this. This will sell out in no trouble.
Stuff. All his
so if you grab an archive one, I would.
Accessories.
Really I'm tempted to get an archive one. Got better face sculpt.
Another friend of Boba Fett in the season of Boba Fett we're experiencing right now. So very fun that way. So nice fun figure. I love that guy. And finally,
definitely
Brian. Deal here. We're going to move back to
Daniel. Daniel, you're right.
Black Series archive.
Good choice, definitely, Daniel.
It's been 7 years for this guy since we saw his release as a single figure in the line. And he is the biggest, or at least wrinkliest bad guy in Star Wars.
Wrinkliest bad guy.
That's right. It is Emperor Palpatine. So, got a close up here for you of him, maybe.
You can really see all those wrinkles. Like
it's not the same without a chair, isn't it? It's not the same without a chair.
I can't unsee that.
We should,
Oh. That is that's some premier level sculpting right there. I love it. And then the deco on him now in this new version just highlights all that craziness. Super fun. So the character we did focus particularly on the original single release of this guy. So he's
Dengar,
got
to get Dengar.
Piece, the accessory, the little pointy finger, all the
powerful Slayer today. Got mine as well. She's up there.
Again, for him, full illustration on the back of the package.
So he got me troopers
and just the great celebration of that original line look in these archive figures. So fun that way. So these 4 figures are all available at most major retailers, including Hasbro Pulse in the US, Canada, and
TVC,
UK.
Dirty.
They're available
and Dirty
for
women.
pre-order tomorrow at 1 Eastern Time. And on
what you like, Tim? If you like that,
and our next Black Series reveal is from our popular Gaming Greats line. We started this
gaming
program in
greats.
2020, and it continued into 2021 with some great items, including a new version of Cal Kestis, Salbar, and Boss from the Republic Commando game. And our most recent reveal was the Umbra Operative Archer.
I can't wait to get that figure.
He is a really striking-looking character.
It
I'm
is.
really excited with how he turned
Really
out
great
together.
figure.
He just looks so cool.
You're getting both,
So our
both
next
versions of
entry
that.
in this line is from Jedi Fallen Order. It's another troop builder. It's another great one to be able to have Cal Kestis face off against. It's the Night Brother Archer.
Oh, great. Oh, that's
So
a real easy
we are
repaint,
really
though, isn't it?
excited to get more
Crafty,
villain troops into
crafty.
the line, just to be able to showcase that, to be able to have a character for Cal Kestis.
Oh, he's orange. He's like a reddy orange, isn't he?
He
He's not
fights so
yellow.
many different villains
Yeah.
throughout the game.
Crafty.
So we felt like it was really important to be able
Have to
to
get it. Have
celebrate
to
all
get
the
it.
various enemies that
It's a
he is
repaint.
able to battle in the game. We really like the visual differentiation with this character. It includes the bow accessory, as you can see here in the images. He looks really, really cool.
Yeah,
with,
put him with the throne.
with
yeah,
that accessory, and he's able to
no
get
one.
some
It'll
really
just peg
cool
one, wouldn't it?
poses.
Probably.
We put a lot of work into the tampos on his chest. Lots of tattooing and body paint, as you can see across this figure. We really wanted to make sure it looked really natural.
Still
which is
furry,
what
still
we
furry,
really
Daniel.
are
Yeah,
striving for on
always
these. So
furry.
we are
give it a strike. Give
utilizing
it a strike.
tampos to be able to have a lot of good variation in the execution on the tattoos.
Still waiting for Darth
And
Malak.
we
Yes,
also really
Darth
focused on
Malak.
his look from the tactical guide from the game in particular.
So we get
That's
a
what we
Darth
really
Revan
honed in
film
on.
and then or series.
Especially
You never
since he
know.
can have various looks throughout the game. We felt like that one was
Nice.
the iconic
but a
look for the
repaint.
character. It's
Yeah,
the one
but
that people see most
Hasn't the
often.
last Night Brother
So
been loads
he
been
is number
cancelled,
10
haven't
in
they?
our gaming
So a
greats
load of people had
lineup.
their
The
pre-orders
packaging,
cancelled for that
showcases
figure.
the bow and
So you
different
can't even get
tattoos
that one.
distinctive to this character. And we're really excited to be able to see this full lineup.
Nothing
We have a
really
really
new
cool
yet,
lineup
lads.
of
No,
the, gaming
not yet.
figures.
Not yet.
And this is available at GameStop in the US and Canada, fan channel exclusive in the UK, and it's available for pre-order tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time, and it'll be on shelf in the fall of 2022.
All right, that's 5 down out of our 7 reveals. So now we're going to shift gears a little
Christian?
bit into the vintage collection.
Oh, here we
have
go,
2
Christian.
vintage
Here we
items to
go.
reveal today. And again, like Patrick said at the beginning, the second item punches a little bit above its weight. So hold on for that one. It'll knock your socks off.
Oh.
Our first vintage item, though, is a reissue for the line, but it's one that we were excited to bring back, and we think you'll be excited to see.
Luke Dagobah. Luke
This
Dagobah.
being said, this particular character type appears in multiple different movies and shows. We just saw him in a previous episode of the Book of Fett, if you were
Book of
watching
Fett.
closely. But we're bringing it back into the
It
line
seems Star Wars.
on a Clone Wars card back. It's a great army builder. It's the 501st Legion Clone Trooper. Emily's got him in hand at the office today, so she can give us a
card
close-up
back. Oh,
look
let's
at
see the
these
card
guys.
back.
But this figure's earlier release was already great. So we stayed true to that, but
If they did in the
this
helmet.
version does feature one of our newer updated clone portraits under the removable helmet. So
Oh.
it draws from, and that helmet draws from the Bad Batch 4-pack that was such a big hit
Is the
earlier.
helmet better?
When we introduced that pack, we took the opportunity to introduce some new portraits under those helmets, and we're utilizing one of those here with a little bit of a variation.
I've not seen it yet. I
As
still haven't
mentioned,
watched it yet.
the
I'm waiting
first time
for
this figure on a
the
Clone
wife
Wars
to get
card
home,
back,
and we'll watch
or
it
we
later.
wanted to celebrate some of
Don't
that
watch
source
it.
material for these figures. So the blue pill color chosen to complement the figure's deco.
Oh,
obviously.
that's nice, isn't it? That's nice.
But yeah, just a great figure to have.
Oh, it's more Clone Wars, isn't it? So this is a different card back.
I love how you guys, it's like, it's not just reissuing
But they
them,
got
it's
them-
like, looking through the
Hasn't got the
entire
black.
line,
It's
hundreds
got the
of
black
figures, and
line
kind
on
of
the
weaving
figure, but not
together
the black
the
line
best new
on the
version of
helmet.
that
You know,
character. It's really cool.
so that's a bit of a.
Yeah, and
Isn't it?
like, Emily can talk to it more because TVC is such her passion and
Still a nice new card
and
back.
task here for us. But just digging into those helmets or the portraits and really finding a
Look at this,
great way
24
to
people
brush
watching.
this
Thanks
figure up
everyone for
everybody.
watching this today.
Yeah.
I didn't think. Thanks everyone for turning
Yeah,
up.
absolutely. This
Thanks,
one
guys.
is one of the premier troop builders. I would say that every collector has to have an army of the 501st.
Yeah, indeed. I think they
Absolutely.
should have gone with
We'll
the picture
I know
from
we all
Book
look
of
forward
Boba
to getting
Fett
our army of that
recently.
figure.
Where those,
to add
you
to
know,
our
that bit when
collections.
Baby Yoda,
So
that would have been a good
also
bit, wouldn't it?
available at most major retailers, including Hasbro Pulse
Because that's
in the US,
Captain
Canada, and the
Alpole.
UK.
Is it Captain Alpole?
Also
on the
available for pre-order
in the
tomorrow
middle?
at 1 p.m. Eastern
Yeah.
time. As always, you see the pattern.
It's got a
and it
little
will be on shelf
triangle
in the fall
in the
of
blue. I
2022.
think a little
Okay.
arrow.
On to our next and final product reveal. So we've
Oh,
dropped some hints throughout the shows. But
what you got on the back there,
to
Patrick? What
provide
you got on the back
a few
there?
More breadcrumbs. We love the breadcrumbs. We talk often about how important world building is to us in the vintage collection. Now, world building can absolutely, it can be a lot of things. It can be background aliens, vehicles, or in this case,
vehicle.
playsets.
Go on, into more vehicles.
This item is a little larger than our usual playsets. Dropping all the breadcrumbs. It's also an item we've seen a little bit of in the past few weeks. And it will be our first entry into a new class of Pulse exclusives, but it will also be available to our global fans from retailers and select markets. Want to say that up front.
Yeah, if we get lynched.
All right, so we've re-entered the world of playsets by building out a section of Jabba's Palace in the Vintage Collection with the 2019 Jabba's Palace Adventure set. And this one shows a very specific area of Jabba's Palace.
Book of Boba Fett add-on.
Han Solo and Carbonite was hung for display on the right side wall. Such a burn just to hang him on the wall like that. But you can actually see on the packaging for this item, beyond the playset, you can spot the rest of the Jabba's Palace denizens peeking in.
So what they mentioned, gotta be.
They're kind of looking for somewhere to be. And so that raises the question, what about the rest of this palace? So
here we go.
And show this amazing item. Like we've done with some of our Force FX Elite items in the past, we've created a fun video, so enjoy.
Oh, make sure I mute the music. Just mute the music for a minute. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. Oh, I do like that. I think everyone would be getting that even. Oh, wicked. Oh, so you get the big figure. That's going to be the car back, isn't it? 50 accessories. Wow. Oh my God, that's going to be an expensive playset. You got the spit roast. This is wow. Oh, that comes out. Oh, that's cool. That's quite cool, isn't it? That's a bit different. I like that. Daniel make a cool one. So at least we actually get the throne, which is nice. Look at all the cups and bits and pieces. Oh, you'd be frightened to lose something. That looks quite cool. Yeah. Wow. That's going to be quite big, I'm thinking.
My son's trying to nap next door, but it doesn't matter. So excited about that item.
Can't hold it in. That's right, guys.
Yeah.
We are
Spit roast for rum. You love that, wouldn't you?
Room playset to the Vintage Collection. So we saw that amazing end credit scene at the end of Mandalorian Season 2 where Boba Fett assumes his place on the throne.
That's not going to be cheap, though. That's not going to be cheap.
And then Bibs, and now Boba Fett's throne. So we felt this was an awesome scene, and it just stands a lot of Star Wars history. This is the seat of power on Tatooine, the seat of a daimyo crime lord, the seat where legends are made. So we just knew we wanted to bring this great.
Yeah, I think everyone likes that. I think everyone will be getting that.
Let's dive into the amazing details this set has to offer.
What does Daniel think of it? Daniel's probably said, I can make one better. Oh, you can see the size. Oh, wow.
So just take a moment.
That's not going to be cheap. That's going to be over 100 at least.
But so first off, I want to talk about just how impressive the size of this thing is.
Even Brian wants it.
This is one of the largest playsets we've done in Vintage Collection.
You get the carded, you're going to get the carded figure, aren't you?
10 inches deep and 10 inches tall. It's nearly
It's the only way
four
you're
times
gonna get
as
that.
large as our most recent playset, the Navarro Cantina.
It's on my list.
Yeah. Oh man,
looks
just
great.
looking at it there on screen again. This thing, our previous playsets start to build out.
If I'm amazed, it's under 200.
Smaller scale.
200.
But we've never done a playset in TVC that has the full immersive
It's gonna come in a
walls,
big
the
box.
ceiling, the floor. To really
$1
build
million.
out the whole scene quite like this. I mean, you get in there, you're part of it. If you get down nice and tight, it's really fun.
200 at least.
It's big in dimension.
It's going to be in it.
It's not.
If they do an X-wing for
dimensions. When you
120.
see the set,
There's
just
so many
feels
bits in that.
full. I mean, it's a complete environment, and not just
There's no
those
cardboard
walls,
there,
like we said,
hardly.
the ceiling, but there's a lot to explore here. This thing is just dense with details. So
Come on, give
Emily
us a
knows
price.
this thing. I think we're gonna let her take everybody through it here.
Just keep that camera focused on
Absolutely.
Emily in that playset. Like, take us down. That thing's amazing.
That's right. So I can
That's great,
confirm
isn't
that, guys, in person, this set feels impressive. But for this set, it's not just about the size, it's also about the details and the accessories. So our past TVs
Testing
and
retail
playsets,
again.
they didn't used
Yeah,
to have much
yeah.
in the way of accessories. The first 3 that we did, they had
120.
none
You
or
reckon
maybe
120?
one
Okay.
accessory. Following that, our Mandalorian Navarro Cantina
Going to be
playset,
too.
it
I
had
think
about
it's going to
10.
be. Yeah.
But get ready, because this throne room playset, it offers 50 accessories included.
50.
And these, it has to have them because these are the treasures of the throne room and the spoils of Prime
Oh, you
Lord's
dreaded
past.
trying to lose one, wouldn't
There
you?
are so many accessories that all of your figures, they can just pretty much come and throw a party here. And we can't wait to see the scenes that you build with this set.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's brilliant.
So let's talk about the set itself. I'll point out some of my
750.
favorite little accessory
Sold.
pieces here. So I'm going to take us down right over here. This is one of my favorites, which is this
What's
busted
Kev's
head of
saying?
a protocol droid
Okay,
on a
170.
platter.
This is like,
And
yeah.
you know what? This just
It's right. It is. It's the price is right. Who's going to be the closest?
This palace is not a safe place for a protocol droid. If you are a protocol droid,
150. 150. 750. Oh, Christian.
I really like this piece, which is this coin pouch, and I
£7
think just because we saw that early asset of that piece come in, but it's changed hands so many times across the season.
Shabby.
This has been the loot. This has been the payoff. This has been this cool piece that's just like gone.
250. Oppie thinks 250.
So that's been a fun.
I won't be
one.
surprised
Of
if
course,
it's
we've
round
got,
2.
Soft goods for these sort of furs.
There's a lot of weather and there's a lot of paint. You think about all the paint
And
apps.
then you have
A lot
to
of
just see
paint there. They're going to
so
charge a
many
lot for
variety in
this.
here of steins and chalices and cups, and again, it's just kind of a party palace.
There's a lot of paint. There's a lot of metallic paint in there.
Yeah.
So,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, spotchka. Gotta have that spotchka everywhere.
Gotta have your spotchka.
I would say that as well. If you're zooming back, one of the spots I really love is actually the detail in the alcove back here. So
Is that an alien egg? Is that an alien egg?
The table and the pipes underneath it.
Is that a facehugger egg?
Also spot kind of top center of the alcove that this actually has that creature shell from the original trilogy. That's a piece that they brought forward into the Book of Boba Fett series on Disney+.
All right.
So just a really fun nod across the eras. And of course, we can jump to the centerpiece of the throne room is, of course, the throne itself, the seat of power.
Yeah.
So we can share some close-up photography of that. And this piece was a blast to develop. Actually, we 3D printed and reprinted this piece a few times because we wanted to make sure that it just has great functionality with the figures.
Just sell it on its own. Sell it on its own. Just sell it with a figure. I want it with Boba Fett. That's all. I couldn't get the Hallmark one, the Christmas decoration one. Cannot get it. I missed out on that.
Textures.
That'll do me. A Hallmark one. Just put that in a box with a Boba Fett. I'll be happy.
Rancor heads on the armrests, which we washed with an oxidization deco. It's like a patina to bring that weathering out. It came out so cool.
Yeah, and I love the writing on the back of the throne too. Just all that deep detail.
Yeah, some great detail. Some like
Yeah,
copper
Give
eyes.
everybody something to
green.
translate.
Such a fun one. All right, placing that back.
As Jason
that brings
said.
us to another
Yeah, man, exactly right.
centerpiece
Just
of
the
the
throne
playset,
as well.
which is
Yeah,
the
just to
dais
give us a
platform
throne.
below the throne. So each Cyclops Darkhead has a hanging, dangling metal ring that brings out the fun sort of movement of this piece. Again, you can see we had a lot of fun.
Exactly.
Deco,
Yeah.
And
Probably will be.
the amazing paint that we added to this section. We did an oxidation paint again.
Oh, oxidation. Yes, I mean, they've got the green copperization on the.
Below those heads
On the.
to bring out
It's going to
that
be
sort
not.
of
This is going
decay of
to
the
be.
scene,
We're going to laugh
as
at the
well
price
as a
of
wash
this.
and a wipe
There we
deco
go.
over
Should
the
have made this
entire
a
platform to bring out that crumbling texture of the dais. The dais does
So you got
manually
rid
roll
of
out
this
with
instead of the
wheels
rankle.
on the bottom, inspired
This
by
would have
what
sold
we've
out.
seen both in the classic movies and the Book of Boba Fett series on Disney+. You know, you got to kind of roll it out to to see as you drop people into your Rancor pit. And just to shout out too that this throne and dais, they're a great display piece on their own. Actually, if you don't have, as much shelf space as this enormous playset is going to take, then this has versatility for how you want to display this in your shelf.
Kind of see a box. Got a box yet? Let's see some box. Maybe they haven't done the box right yet.
Last but not least,
the spit roast.
In our accessory lineup, I've just got to highlight one of the major pieces, which is the grill.
Oh, the grill.
We've got some close-up photography of that one as well.
The grill.
So the grill piece, this one
the
is
grill.
Just
She can't
so
say spit
fun.
roast.
It's so iconic from the original trilogy. You have to leave it to a crime lord living the high life to put his grill right behind his couch. I love Jabba for that energy. I gotta aspire to that. So this piece also, it spans the history of the original movies into the
I like
show.
the flames. They're really good.
They're
really good, those flames.
This piece to life, so you can actually manually turn
yeah.
You can load it up with
age
different grilling meat accessories. It actually comes apart right here on the post. You can, pop it open, load up different meats on that grill. And
I've got to be honest, I'm more excited for this. Yeah, I am actually. I think a lot of people will be.
So, yeah, we wanted to bring this to
but it's probably not much, not much bigger than the Razor Crest, actually. It looked quite big when she had it.
On the grill, sort of wire top piece.
You can do so much with that, can't you?
To the grill and its
you can change your figures around every so often. You can do
and
loads.
Really inspiring. I think we should all bring our grills, up from outside
spit
into
roast.
Our rooms, behind our our chairs, and live the high life like Jabba. But it is great, kind of how the content and you guys. Have done
but Salacious is getting very excited.
Elements of the originals with the new show. It's awesome to see.
Yeah, and I love that this playset has all these
some
separate
LEDs,
small pieces
some LEDs
that you can move around. And like Emily said, like if you don't have a shelf
on the
that's
back,
going to hold
you can't see
this
it
beast,
coming.
You can take individual components out and recreate scenes. You can reconfigure it a little bit, design your own palace party, like all that stuff. Even like all the little chalices and rugs. You move, put them in figured hands.
I mean,
all that.
I don't know that this is canon, but
is there a vegan one? Yeah, an aubergine. Yeah, come on, where's the aubergine? Yeah, the big aubergine on it.
That's awesome. Space barbecue sauce.
Oh, barbecue sauce.
All right, for your space inside grill.
For your space grill.
Yeah.
All right, this has to be one of the funnest pieces.
It is. And like we said, no previous playset in Vintage Collection has included quite the full surround of the scene like this. With the ceiling arch piece this one has, just adds so much depth and detail to the full scene. And in this case, really frames out the centerpiece of that throne. So you can see here in some of the shots, we included the grates in the ceiling of that arch piece and behind it. So you can really get those great lighting effects down the back wall.
Yeah, definitely.
All the little peek throughs of mood lighting in Jabba's palace or Boba Fett's palace or Bib's palace, depending on how you set it up.
Everyone's going to go out and buy that
really fun stuff.
other Jabba piece now, aren't they, to go with this.
Final scene from
I never got it. I never bought
The Mandalorian.
So
at the very
that's going to raise that up in price as well.
That great grill or lighting down the back wall, that great lighting. So
yeah, I think it's a Pulse exclusive.
Take a little bit
of
a more detailed look at some of the other areas here. So you're probably getting the idea by now that all these details really show how we approach this set. Every little corner got attention.
Yeah,
even the stairs
looks different when you got.
So look at them briefly here.
The way it's lit.
You're thinking they're just stairs, right? But there's even a little detail in there. The sandy, uneven texture to the stairs.
This is only a prototype, isn't it?
Mimicking like how sand might pile up in the corners over the years, just the unevenness of the surface, the details on the front of the stairs, that texture, all that stuff. So I think it's just a great coverage everywhere of detail and surface area. So
definitely picking themselves up with this one.
Stage other figures, so all your palace denizens can hang out, take their place around the throne, pay their tribute, anything they need to do. So can't wait to see how people are going to fill this thing up with the figures they have. So,
can't wait to see how much it is. Come on.
Party, I guess. Everybody wants an invite.
Let's see how much it is.
Ooh, the best part for last.
The price?
I mean, again, we can't wait to see what you guys do with this set. And of course, that brings us to saving the best for last. You saw him in that video spot. You saw him here in the throne. This is our
he's got his
favorite
staff
piece
as
of
well.
the set, of course. Dewanawanga. It's Bib Fortuna. So as soon as we saw that stinger at the end of The Mandalorian, we just knew. Although it was brief, this appearance made a big impact. So it's wild to see how his life has changed once he assumed that throne. Just, you know, leaning
before, we got before and after now, haven't we?
Just
so
leaning
it's
in.
good.
So we love this new costume design and its details. You know, talking about the little elements across this costume. He's got, you know, these incredible, huge prosthetics for his Leku tentacles. He has these, you know, opulent robes.
Big Fortuna.
Gems across the chest, which we just did all this little gem deco on, and this wash detail across his torso. He has full double soft goods, which helps him sit well on the throne, of course.
Yeah.
He has an outer soft goods robe, which has
up.
these incredible layers to it.
Why not?
You can see he's got this sewn lapel and this multi-tiered skirt here. All the best for a crime.
Oh, it's nice. I love the fabric.
Right. And so
I had to do fabric.
again,
Never getting
well,
to sit out.
just
So
gotta shout out, this guy is 100% new tooling on this figure. We just wanted to do him justice.
Like, wow.
So of course, you know, the piece we have to talk about is the piece that has spanned the eras.
Have they mentioned the car back?
No. Kenner-inspired staff. So this twisted staff, it's a fun toy.
Is it carded or baggy?
Originally a Kenner invented accessory from the original 96 Star Wars toys. And Kenner felt that Bib, he just needed a little something extra. He just needed a little more than the accessories seen on screen. And so they made it up. And our whole team was thrilled to see this toy invented accessory referenced in the show as they brought it into live action canon. It was just a super treat for us.
It's great.
So here it is, the Kenner-inspired staff from toy to show to toy again.
Yeah, I bet you Bib is wishing Kenner had designed some extra armor for him.
He's very vulnerable right now.
Bound to be on a card.
Come in handy.
Why didn't Kenner design me some best cards?
Yeah, it's got to be on a card.
Right? But I'll use a little of that. So that is our new Book of Boba Fett throne room.
Price?
And, you know, as Emily mentioned, lots of images.
Not going to tell us, are they? Don't upset us yet.
Pulse to check all those out, dive into all those details, discover it all for yourself. As you'll see on there, the price for this item is $229.99. It's available.
I knew it'd be over two. I knew it'd be over two. Wow, that's a bit too much.
On shelf in the summer of 2023.
2023.
So again, this is a Pulse exclusive in the US, Canada, and UK. So only one place to find it. Head on over to Pulse. But of course, we know that there's strong interest from our fans globally. And again, we love this item.
Tomorrow.
Put so much great work into it. And so we want to get it out to fans everywhere. So we are so fortunate to be able to partner with some retailers in select markets. So please check your local retailers for more information.
You're right. Yeah.
And if you haven't heard
right, Jason.
yet, there's a big continent over there across the Atlantic from us. There is some exciting news for our fans in Europe. It's been great to see Pulse expand in the UK. We've loved seeing that and interacting with those fans. And the European expansion will continue, beginning with Germany in March, and we plan to add major EU markets after that.
Yeah, Germany.
So to that end, this great item will be available exclusively through Pulse for our US and UK fans, and we're working hard to make Pulse available in both Germany and other EU markets soon. So EU fans, European fans, even though you won't be able to pre-order this item tomorrow, you will definitely have the chance in the near future. Absolutely.
No, it's way too much, isn't it? 120 was nice, but
when this item is available,
you
don't miss out on it. But again, it's definitely coming.
Yeah, price of a Razor Crest.
So that is it for product reveals. But what a great beat to go out on. I know I'm still taking it all in.
Shabby's having a laugh.
Of that palace.
Yeah, come on, we can get a Castle Grayskull for $60.
Pipeline with our pipeline reveals. As always, we don't have product reveals, so the official product reveal and pre-order will be at a future date.
I'm totally getting it.
But we did want to reveal some more of the characters that we're doing across all the segments. So take it away, Chris.
All right, so we'll move through this kind of quick, but let's stick with the vintage collection first. We only have a couple of items for our pipeline reveal here. One's a figure we're excited to bring back to the line, and the other's a great new entry to the line. So First,
That's all
this
the-
character has a rematch of the Century ahead planned later this year, and this is the first time for this figure on a vintage card back.
Oh.
It's Anakin Skywalker from Episode 2.
Oh, okay.
Next up, we've been excited to bring more and more characters from Clone Wars
I'm
into
the
the
same,
line,
Jason.
and
Just
this
give me the
next
throne.
item
Just give me
certainly
the
fits
throne.
that bill. It's the Mandalorian Commando.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's a cool one.
All right, then moving on. If you like the wave of Black Series Archive that we revealed product for earlier, you're going to be excited about these next pipeline reveals. It's our second and
Does
final
that
wave of
include Rancor
Archive for
Tax?
2022. We know these aren't new figures, but these are some of the most popular figures in the history of the line, which is why they're coming back into the line with some nice modern updates. We enjoy sharing as much as we can with our fans about what's coming. So
Look at
let's
that.
take
Reading
a
it off-
quick look
reading it off
at
a
our
script.
plans for the next wave of Archive figures.
God.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. So the first figure in this wave hasn't been released in 7 years. It's a classic original trilogy character as seen in the Force Awakens. We're paying particular attention to dialing in the head and hair. It's Han Solo.
Oh, Force
So
Awakens.
up next, while this character is sourced from a different film, wherever Han goes, he has to go as well. It is Chewbacca from A New Hope.
Oh, how many times you've had Chewbacca?
Also from A New Hope, this character never interacts with Chewbacca, but they're both powerful in different ways. It's Grand Moff Tarkin.
No,
And
don't
finally,
need them. Don't need
another
any of them.
character from the original trilogy. This character hasn't been released in 7 years. Classic version of an iconic character, Princess Leia in her Bouche disguise.
Don't need that one either. If they've made a
And
short,
our
they've
final
short. They're not going
pipeline
to shrink her, are
reveals,
they?
we
So,
have 3 new Black Series figures. Up first, Star Wars has such a rich history, and it's
Oh,
great
yeah.
to get prequel characters in the line, especially a Jedi. It's Ayla Secura.
cool.
Really excited for her.
Yeah, about
Awesome.
time.
And we're also excited to see this next figure. He's been in the line before, but never in this particular look.
Ailey Secure.
And
Go
that
get
look
Ailey
was
Secure.
so epic at the end of Clone Wars Season 7. Coming to the Black Series, it's Darth Maul.
Yay, with metal legs.
Loved that arc at the end of Clone Wars Season 7. Just like
Yeah, Boosh
a
would be
movie
good.
event,
It will be,
basically.
yeah. For anyone, I know a lot of people missed out
Finally,
on
this
Boosh.
one is my personal favorite. Everyone at Hasbro knows I love this character. I've been wanting to see him come to the line. He's been in so many different Star Wars entertainment sources, including Clone Wars, Bad Batch, and Rebels. But we
Oh,
sourced this character
Hyundai?
his film debut in Rogue One. It's
Oh.
Saw Gerrera.
Yay!
So
About
excited
time.
to see him
Yeah,
coming.
Good.
Uh,
3
so
good
again,
figures
this is
there
a
in the
look further
pipeline.
down the pipeline. So we
This will be
wouldn't expect these items to be out
2060,
until next year, in some
2026.
cases closer to the middle or end of next year.
2026,
But
27.
if you're excited for these selects, get excited for the product reveals and pre-order down the line because it will be coming. So
Hi, Aaron.
closing up, we do
Hi,
have
Aaron.
a bit of
How you doing,
housekeeping
mate?
about previous reveals that weren't pre-ordered at the time. We always say, we want to circle back with that information so they don't come by surprise.
Ailey Secure.
So the first, we revealed
Yeah,
this build-up
definitely,
pack
definitely
with the
Secure.
Mandalorian and Grogu on Arbala 7 last September. You're seeing the image here on the screen.
Yeah,
As
they
we said
didn't
then,
paint the
it's
back of it
available
though,
at
did
Target
they?
in the US, Toys R Us in Canada,
No vibro
and it's a
knife,
fan
and they
channel
didn't paint the
exclusive
back of
in
it
the UK.
with
So we
mud.
wanted to share this item actually isn't going to go on pre-order, but it will be available
Not
for
interested.
immediate purchase on March 27th. So stay tuned.
3
a
wins,
month
3
and a half or
wins,
so from
definitely,
now,
definitely.
and that item will go available for order. Next up, during Bring Home the Bounty and at PulseCon last fall, we revealed the following 5 Black Series mainline characters: the Client, Omega, Echo,
Yeah, I want Echo.
Ahsoka Tano, and the Death Watch Mandalorian.
Yeah, 3 out of that I want.
And
Yeah.
a few weeks ago, we released images of our vintage collection Yoda. You're seeing them all up here on the screen. In
Yeah,
some
we've
order.
already seen it in the
Now,
shops.
fortunately,
The
you don't have to
okay.
wait much longer for these pre-orders. These are mainline items. They'll be available at most major retailers, including Hasbro Pulse in the US, Canada, and the UK. And just like the other items on this stream, they will all be available for pre-order tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So mark your calendars tomorrow at 1 p.m. A lot of items going on pre-order, and some, as we saw,
not pre-ordering anything anymore. I don't pre-order anything anymore.
These items that we just saw will all be on shelf in early 2023.
Can't do it.
That is, we usually say that's it. How can I say that's it when we saw that amazing throne room? So I'll say that's all. That's all for today. But this is just the start of what we're sure will be an amazing year for Star Wars. We're so excited for the great shows that we've seen and coming on Disney Plus.
Look at that.
Stay tuned for the final week of bonus bounties next week, and more of your soon-to-be favorite items from the Black Series 6-inch, vintage collections, helmets.
Oh,
Chris, Emily, Eric.
wow. Look, that looks like it's it. That's pretty short, isn't it? I thought we were going to get at least an hour out of them. We've had 40 minutes. It's not bad. I muted them. They got music playing, so I don't want to. Oh, they're going. They're waving. Is that it? Look, that looks like it. What's everyone complaining in the chat? Yeah. They're not happy. They're not happy. How much? How much? There we go. Hello, just me on the big screen. Well, thanks everyone for watching. That was great. I thought that would be a lot longer. I'll just keep saying I got me stormtroopers today. Ooh, I got 2 boxes actually. So gonna get them in me transport. Oh, I can reach him. I can reach him. It's a preview. I got Mr. Vamp turned up today. Oh, excellent. Yeah. What did everyone think of that then? Yeah, what's everyone saying? Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh. Straight out Coruscant. Hello, mate. Welcome. What's that saying? Post exclusive. Yeah. Yeah, you have to be on Hasbro Post. You have to go on the old. What's Tess saying? That was quick. You're gonna have to start dancing, Matt. No. I'm gonna go in a minute. I'm gonna start my tea, and then I'm gonna sit down and watch Book of Boba Fett because I have not seen it yet. Everyone's gone nuts about it. So, cheers. That's all right, mate. Thank you. Yeah. What's Dave saying? It's a ridiculous amount of money. Ridiculous, but they're going to cost you that, isn't it? What's that? Only good thing was Mole. Yeah, Ada Secure was quite cool. Look, it did look really nice. It's going to be hard, though, isn't it? People are going to wait to see if the price drops, aren't they? They're going to just be. But then they haven't said if that figure's carded. If it's a baggie, but if it's carded, people want to kind of buy it, aren't they? And they're just going to sell the playset on its own. Some people. Yeah, playset. What's he saying? Playset. It's expensive, I think. Yeah, with everything that's coming out at the moment, we don't know when it's going to come out. Really, they keep saying it's going to come out 2024, 25. You don't know. I was a bit annoyed. I got the Hasbro should have released those stormtroopers at Christmas, and they've come out now, and I was like, oh. And I've had my Leia turn up as well. She's over there, though. I won't go and get it. Is the Fiververse on the Clone Trooper card as well? No, it's different. It's a Clone Wars one. It's a Clone Wars, and it's missing the headband on the helmet, which they don't like to put on in the Clone Wars. The figure's got it on. So, besides the playset. Yeah, it was a bit, wasn't it? Yeah, back to work. Yeah. I'm going to sit down and watch it with me. I've got lasagna for tea tonight with a bit of salad, so I'll be having that tonight. If you really want to know that. Yeah, it's great for the archive ones. Are great for people that haven't got them, but C3PO, it's like, come on. If they did a C3PO with it and did it shiny one, then chromed it or something, it'd be sell out. What's she saying? Nice one, Matt. Got to shoot. Cheers, Tez. Yeah, everyone hit the like button, please. Please hit a like, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Such a long time to wait for. I know. So when are we getting Yoda? We've got so many figures coming out end of this year, haven't we? Maybe I say end of the year, end of this year, maybe beginning of next. It's a long wait. Lasagna. With a bit of salad. With a bit of salad. No garlic bread. Garlic bread. Yeah. Look like, yeah. It's a big decision, isn't it? You either don't buy any figures and you just buy that playset. But they're bound to say next Tuesday release some more things. Yeah. I thought we might have seen the TVC Dark Trooper, maybe, or something. We've seen the Black Series one. I thought we might have seen the card or something. That would have been nice. I know. It's just, I keep thinking, right, I'm going to not buy anything now for a few months. I'm going to just save up, and then that comes. Yeah. Can't beat a nice curry. No, I love a curry. Yeah. Wow, talk about roller coaster ride repacks. Yeah, man. The price. Yeah, that is shocker, isn't it? I just knew it. Just knew Hasbro is going to be expensive. Back to work. Yeah, and I'm going to go now. I'm going to go and start my tea and watch Book of Boba Fett. Wish me luck. I've already heard there's certain things in it, so not going to spoil it for anyone. I don't know yet. So, but an exclusive. So I've started repainting a Naboo Starfighter. Yeah, so there'll be a video. I've done some work to it. Picked one up for 25 quid. I've taken it apart, added some bits to it. I've already put one coat of paint on it, so there's going to be more paint on it. I'm going to weather it. I'll do a video. I'm going to do a video. I've already filmed a lot, so you'll get to see me do a little custom Naboo Starfighter. It's not going to be exactly as it is in the TV series, but I'm happy with it. So yeah, look out for that. That'll be coming soon. So all right, I'm going to shoot now, guys. Thanks everyone for watching. Please make sure you hit that like button, and I will see you on the next video. Oh, I'll see. Oh no, actually, I'll see you Friday. Yeah. Oh, he's Prince Vesper. Changed her name. Cool. You kissed. Yes, customs. Yes, can't beat it. Give us a hang on, Shabby. Calm down. Right, that's it. Yeah, Shabby and Connor getting very excited. I'm too. Yeah. Yeah. Right, cheerio, guys. So see you Friday on USR at 8:00. We've got a nice guest on. Hasn't been on for a while, so look forward to it. All right, cheerio. I'm signing off.